Observer high GC News, Mima Obibia Akwaba, Ahadia latest and hot news and Eramede Bramo. And we so we subscribe to channel idea, Bomodia say obe subscribe. Jobean say obe click a year the subscribe button. Now wa barely a year notification. We understand video for free be upload with the first person I was Ebeka a yes video. Afi we are na one like video no give us a thumbs up. Nafi share ma wo fufro so that when you be here na wo and someone ekoso ewo Ghana me muharam. Afi intentema ye hwe ye nsemo ababeto ye pono so eye Ivan che innocent ono so wachere na dwofa ensem bebre ho na eye oboase killing de course wo hodoma anglo good Ashanti for ne eye mebuno wane wo ho a wane say galamsey a wane de bo ania che se tu atoto course wo ma mebuno dodo na afemu ahwere wane nkwa eno na Ivan so achire na dua fa wato to bia maye eye asoja for de course wo ho no ochese eye Bárbaric na mamfo wane de so bo ebo ye Captain Smart wane nsem bi okan ya wo chire se captain ahye bebuno kutupa ama wana kodi eye sa mransem I don't ever say absolute nonsense and I want the assembly do na and atudwa and tentemara yanko aye Ivan che innocent yanko nakachi na yankuti eye ensemo ye Ivan edi tudwa fa sasem akoso no enti no
over the weekends yenyina ye hu the kind of carnage for ewo oboase and we are Ghana ni now hwesa this time otuwani na hu say ye meda nipa in the broad day in the manner it happens ewo boase na Ireho, and it tells you say we are not moving on as a country because this kind of terror being unleashed on citizens, you know, abaya cyclical yatibi all the time. But over the years, because any definitive measures our government are here to resolving some of these issues, you know, we end up coming to square one. Because social media now, a lot of people seeking to justify why this thing has to be done because the field. Yes, United as Anglo good and your government and a private kind of way or Mojuma. Ghana near brand here to mean sorry course of Juma. So Obi Muvuse or Koha, we can condemn it in no uncertain terms. That is a fact. Because Anglo good, a private way or the humanity binds so whatever, you have no right to go there. Say Okwaku Agyapong. But say Obi Koho, whatever be the circumstances, it can never in any way justify what we saw. Our boase.
Say true from Kunipa.
And yet just an ordinary gun, a machine gun, a PS1, a spray in the party some mosquitoes. That is exactly what happened. And to me, that is barbaric. Such things can never happen. You see, I read the military statement. It was full of nonsense, lies, a package of lies, and they put it together. Because our kind of statement, and at a certain line, our country say, the guys went there, they were armed. Some were having pump action guns. Some were having machine guns. You know. By the same statement, you know, exposed to the military. So I don't know whether that statement and I tried the and I could sign the buyer because maybe. Say, what me a shootout now ukum rantia mako 9. According to sources, cry, yes, about 15 people now.
Yeah.
Which means that we are soldier in our target here. You target an armed person if it is true. And this are now Bonipa 9 too. Obviously, those people they will have their gun drop.
Yes.
So you not only recover cartridge, no more recover, but rather you recover a gun.
Yes.
In a statement, not a single weapon. And a police soldier for the car or recover. In Tinipa no more kase it was a lie. No munkratu. And I have spoken to people on the grounds. I confirm the fact that none of them went there. Makase, let us condemn the fact that they went there. Because we need right to go to that particular place. The mere fact of does not guarantee and now warrant this barbaric terror now. So therefore, not only see on the people out there. You see, mining areas, mining communities, you know, you can do research and go to a place like South Africa. There are foreign mining companies out there. You see, citizens need to be sorry. Then they go there. Because you see, mining activities, you know, say, medical background, you come to appreciate, say, poison, not only the air, water, the land, everything. So what's your boss here? Your life is in danger. your kidneys, your liver, everything constant, is exposed to some of these toxic materials everywhere you buy, and the people not always seek fair share of what is happening. And you see, Obibeka said over the years they've been there. JB, you and I will understand that because of social media, information is fast flowing.
Yes,
people are becoming highly enlightened, exposed to or some of these things. Over the years, now man for could have free say, "Oh, Crusoe, Nasa idea was what you deserve a fair share." But Nancy Besuya, they know who they come to understand is NSM Krofo way cheating because this is our land. Their activities not put to our lives at risk.
Yeah.
So there is the need for us to renegotiate, say better terms in terms of whatever that is being shared. And to me, it is a fair call being made by these people. You can argue, say, intruding on private property in was quite unfortunate. But I am telling you, say, there is no justification for this barbaric terror that was unleashed on these people. Then you come back to ask the question, say, how do we even train professionals? Because you see, I read documents about this acquired Germany, the Nazis regime. You see, there is this thing called the Nuremberg trial after most of the soldiers are appear before your friend say the trial. Say, why did you do this? Their justification was one. Your friend say we were told to do. We were soldiers. We were taking command.
They took instructions.
Command
from their superiors.
Yes, the tribunal head said the fact that we are soldiers doesn't mean we need team. There is something we call positive law. One kasa what na wo hwe wa bi mu na hu say instruction na mo de ama no e right you follow. But yeah, the two show some say woman men ya hwe the two kuna say because be soldier have been given instruction. You are not a robot, you are a human being. So the when the kill order was given, you look at the circumstances. Nipa the seni na ye kan ho asem, but rather they decided to spray them. And this thing has become the order of the day. So JB, what piece I say crime bear na ye first why you training soldiers on this platform I have told you. Sa era yes sir amanfo kogu nwuram de timbalog gu omukwan oni etum ka hu ha yes amasa macho soldier na twam.
Asade yes captain kran boys no kutu pass omunkonkoye omunkoko wurabo no nkonkoye.
That is absolute nonsense. That is absolute nonsense. Captain Yantina Babianka said, Obi mfa to na se kan ko baby. They say Obuasi people no deserve a fair share of what is happening. But maybe the approach and the way I'm go about it, and Abaka say you're wrong. And I'm saying, say, quite fast or you're dealing with the matter, and that is my worry. And you see, these things has been happening on sequence. I am saying the BC or Ejura. Oko war front. Now we suggest you know Geji Obino Pejan and Sakosra. You take that person as a prisoner of war.
Yeah, sure.
At Ejura, you said the citizens were just fleeing the scene.
And
so
they were shooting on targets.
Exactly. We set up a commission. Absolutely nothing came out. The commission came up with a crap.
And
nothing sensible came out.
Asante regional minister. And to me being an occasion on Ukraine, the catch soldiers of one is some.
They should shoot people. What are some of the
means on Ukraine?
Yes. So these are some of the things that are going forward. No, we need to retool some of these things. The training methodologies and so forth. I don't even know how often we do psych evaluation in some of the guys are army or more with gun. Because I told you, sir, the most dangerous thing is to arm a fool with gun. Or you're dangerous to himself and everybody around.
What's the dangerous thing as well?
The most dangerous thing is to arm a fool with a gun. They are trigger happy.
I see.
Any provocation there, they go for the trigger.
See, idea who partners or did to measure kwasiansa.
Yes. They become trigger happy. Least provocation. Now we cry or bad also because of Kretuo. What has happened? And we've seen it. Recently, man can't just say so you be Uber. Yeah, Okodu as a fair narco. So police in there or yeah no P2 born. You see, and these people are trained professionals. And I think some of these happenings, should give us a room to be able to look at how are you training soldiers. And then as for Ewokroma, and military training, and yet Metro BMO is about intelligence gathering. How military training center. I mean, yes, also more the phone corner sebi. We are connected to IT for anything. Also, I timber lock down. Come on, I would need to America. Now we free. Now we see. Yeah. Into no again. Just I need to list the provocation by a gun. And I think that these are some of the things that we need to look at as people going forward. Because young team has say, and they are seeking to be confronted with issues of this nature. You may sit on social media and say, we can condemn going there, but we can never justify this barbaric act. And I like the swift response from the president.
And I
because
love
over the years, you know, you will not even have the president condemning in as a forum. But the presidency immediately issued a statement, say, the following day, President continue with the investigation. I'm hoping that it doesn't end there.
Yeah, sure.
Because some of these things, you know, we need to make sure that we clip it, because the level of rising impunity within some of the guys in uniform and why they've become trigger happy in this particular instances, you know, it gives me reason to doubt how some of them were trained. Because you see, open profession back home, we are very disciplined by the military.
Yeah, that is true. No
and
doubt.
people respect them a lot. I've been sitting on TV and I've been advocating good services for your military guys, especially Omomoye. Could you imagine say all the companies I can see on Nketwa Okroma Yinana? Nipa no moteti animu ni nyina all soldiers.
Yeah, don't know.
Why will somebody serve in the military and come out as a watchman and as a security man or in their 50s, in their 60s?
Yeah.
These are people.
In their 70s.
The state should be taking care of them. These are some of the things that we need to. But because of Kwanya Yafaswa, Yam prioritize some of these things and we use the military. And like over Ghana, and even the soldiers are not being taken care of. Go to Burma camp and go and look at where they sleep. Over Ghana soldier for and the student form so at that way to say we your friends are dormitory and about that
police for do free other regions or mobile Flagstaff House.
Yes.
Do mobile crime Flagstaff House. If say Legon side there's a hostel, a facility go almost every single day.
Yes.
Almost every single day. Why? Because they feel say they are the owners of the place,
yes.
And they police don't deserve to be there.
Yes.
The police to me them. I have one police officer just about 2 days ago.
Yes.
I didn't know just like that because they feel they are NPP people.
You see,
I mean, what is this?
So these are some of the things that we need to prioritize as a country. Some of the military, your friend is saying, "Baby, I'm camp or you're for saying, barracks.
Yeah, barracks.
So the police in here, or then I come in, I saw several minor. Then I a single room, the fridge is one thing, and then the new year is one thing. Nothing but I just to free them for that for chain. These are some of the things that we need to look at as a country and you move on. Now you keep on to justify some of these barbaric things. Military soldier, you can just go and unleash terror in your wake because you have the gun. Those of you saying, those people went there with guns, and I am telling you, it's a lie because some of us have spoken to independent sources. According to I say Ato there, now boys in the boom to the passenger.
Oh yeah. And there was a call from nowhere.
Reinforcement.
Do whatever you want to do. Shoot.
No, but if you have morals, so if you have morals, now you say obi bia and ajebi obi kwabia the two initiano. And a bullet in a crowd, you could have gone for other options, like your friends say, or rubber bullets as a form or just to scare the people.
Yeah, sure.
But to shoot to kill, and you partner on your armed, I will know very well said they don't pose any danger to any military officer. And reports now, Medicare Church, you're going to say the people didn't go there with a gun because Omokoya, Kasoja Fonu could retrieve even a single gun. Go and read the reports on that not a single gun was retrieved. I say cartridges and that's for them. All these are pack of nonsense that has been put together just to justify this horror. I am saying, I want this investigation, that the usual way investigation, nothing comes out of that because we need to establish certain conventional deterrence in the sun. So once you are licensed to have a gun, that doesn't mean you can go around shooting people and killing people and get away. Because in other places, a man fires and they suffer for it. We need to do that and establish that conventional deterrence. And yes, I'm moving forward. And then you'll be.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it could be you.
Yeah.
Because Nippon Free say I have a gun. Any least confrontation, I can just go trigger happy and kill people just like that. We don't live in a banana republic. Ghana is not a gorilla republic where anybody can do. We are in a democratic country and the laws must apply. We are not in a military republic. And I think that some of these things, that doesn't mean Obi a military officer also a Ghana near kwa attack no.
That's a military officer no a Ghana near.
And make say Obi we a Ghana near and so we a civilian kwa attack military officers.
No, it doesn't work.
We see the sinu crack say the respect I work for the army, is not even there anymore. How do we build this? But the last time I was telling you, America now now the line, now military uniform now or bar. Everybody goes off the line and they thank you, say thank you for your service. They will make sure that you go. That is the respect these people have for them. But the situation is a bit different from here because the guys who went to the ground, and Nipa or that particular order, I'm expecting that investigations will be conducted full scale and the criminals behind this particular thing, we should honor them because the police have done similar things over the years. Nothing has come out of it. I am here on Mukon Did you see here? One who's investigation be about saying, yet several other people. Omuko Ranche Okumase
when they shot the boy in his head, almost when your brain tumor when the report came. This man never fire, boy no fire, or your Roman father, or Kakiti, I didn't cast our radio so Kumas also Bobudia.
No, but Obi will brain tumor and yet acute where you couldn't instantly. You understand? Some of these things will become chronic where you go through where it doesn't kill or nipan at a spot. What I say. So when you have state institutions cooking lies to justify their follies and your friends say some kind of idiocy like this, at the end of the day, we are not moving anywhere as a country. So I think we need to clip some of this nonsense and the rising impunity within state institutions. We need to stop it, and the state must exert certain authority and tell people, say we are all Ghanaians. How do you justify this barbaric act? And I'm so much disappointed in some Ghanaians who have taken to social media justifying, because Captain Smart say what kind of nonsense is this?
No, but I mean, say we're from that same angle. If yes, sir.
Abro meso.
Ade.
Na said your moye idiot. Any bookum, any baby. Mode Baba share Captain Smart to say, or no, and I share a soldier for no kutupa, and I say, what share a timamu for no kutupa.
That video circulates in 2023 video.
Look at this.
Yeah.
2023 video. Waka sem sebio muntu ana monsi. Now we are talking about 2024.
2025.
2025.
Yes.
2 years down the line.
Yeah.
Oh, Masa, it doesn't make sense. You see, me metana se hwe incident na explanation na Ghana Armed Forces de buy no. Say the minia Ivan Kai and it doesn't make sense. Because ose omoaba Oboba me ready o city newsroom krana me ready and as I no crazy anajo.
Yeah.
Anajo by 11 p.m.
That was on Saturday.
Anajo 11 p.m.
Yeah.
And na a soldier for a training omo Ghana abom ho kademo akọ training edemo afantiti mu intruders be 60 ba mo ho mo ntimi antwen ama mo antwa baby e so omu wura no omu wura wi a mo atwa omu ho ahia mo ache omu nyina sa adwen we bia ma ana ade no omu twa no nso no jebi omu antwa omu antwa nwie omu enwura ya ade na eso omu wura mu no. Then I don't know how the thing happened. Na mo asane etuo e de egu omo so. Now me read something online chere me say ye release bodies no e de ama your friend is saying
I'm good at Asante for now.
no ye release the ama family. Mesre, it is very too early because enkrofo na ekọ ho no investigation ebetimi akere your forensic investigation wo ho say no mu gina ho a the angle at which the bullet penetrated wo ho say no mu abu nkotodwe nso ampa the angle at which the bullet penetrated the body ebekere
But Robert, what was the videos? No? It was an execution, though. Wasn't just they were shooting them, it was just an execution.
Oh,
and your Bob between an adrenaline at Yapete. Now we hear some of the videos. Your Bob Yazrimuna and Nadrian
JB, where would you make it? And say, young to your boy. You see, at the way AC because 8 years down the line, there has been a particular culture that has been inculcated among these security agencies.
And some of them are party faithfuls.
Exactly.
Party faithfuls.
And Sabria or Mampania take steps and I say, what dear Ghana? Afena or Susana, look at it, or Susana just the headship. It took 8 years for the previous administration to implant these party faithfuls as Sabi, Dodwana, Ebimwa, Enya. So, and they, according to them, no, ebi no one a couple of some judge asumuno. And I read that incident. What has that video now, Massa? What do you want to see? They were behaving like animals, and omwenya prebi and omu divorno. Exactly that is what is happening now. Enti ma busiano entu tumrika we say forensic audit. Na yehwe kwanya efa so de oma order no because politically yakunipa ebre wo kroma ye ka ho asem ye nka nwiye yesusu say ebe ye investigation say na no nya mampani a wabai adaroma enka sa investigation no enka ye nte ho asem kra.
2020 8 people died.
Yes.
2024 6 people died
without provocation. BBS just like you see the rate at which Anyama way cause I dey say say assassin na ye no yet mamufo no ye ni hu kwan biom.
Well.
Assassin na modema omo no na me nana edo afuo ho mo baaye no ntimi nkwafuo mu wo ho biom. Na over 2 good years 1 year. Now look at the hazardous nature of mining. Bibia say yeah. Na me ba ho wentimi anya ho abotre and you order the people to shoot and kill, it doesn't make sense. You see some of these things, you know, ya na e man ye me dem pa se media tum say that kind of criminal libel law na ye free ho na obi kum nipa ye do so gina ho na ye kum obi no ya na me ha me because you see
Foreign squad no okay.
Yes, foreign squad wants them
Eastern Justice
yes.
Squad.
Nasenka ya na officer baaku mienu ye line mo up anka tu atwa binti biom. And a situation na ye kofa nkrofo asabi they are not qualified. We don't even give them any form of training. Training no so ya dem mo say they have anka ye no. E bi ye outmoded training na wo dey ahwe nyeye. Wahu modern way of controlling people, no, you can use one police officer to control about 500 people, 1,000 people. Be anywhere busy. If you have the right training, now we are doing nyansa ye di eduma. Ubetimi aye sa ade na bibiensi. And it is very unfortunate say Edru say na yanhwehwe as I speak to you. Schools e work room ho nyina close down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Schools is so na mene worker say ya preso. Ya ko redo, ya ko hwan enkoda ko school. Be say 1 month, no more bet na fie 3 months. Na incident we asanye si. So incident we asanye si. Na esi wie ye no enkoda na asanya ko tena fie and we don't know when they are coming. Before then, me who on social media say obi atro krata dia akoma mampanyin direct na nsema ewom na watro dia fa say dia yafa so aka kire akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ head teachers ewo krom ha so omon passing koda omon to apomo omon no omon to omon na still amfa omon group omon no omon solve past questions and fa man koda no during examination.
I see.
The person talking is a headmaster. When suro asi amampanya ma ho kwan say yenka sansam no nti ode ne number e de ato ase. Na o kind document to see that and these are the people I recruit omo. When we training I dey man was secondary school. Onim he enti so o man simple mathematical enti ade achi ya nso a ye recruitment ye de no soldier. Na sa we no office a woman no order bi obadwen hu say sabi mpreduasa order na ye di ama me no sabi me dwen ho ahwese ya na enye onwi.
All right.
The only way I obetimi agina so a bia na say nkrofo na aba ne ye ne maame anasa nkrofo na ebuti wo no ye ni nua na once ohun se ni nua nka ho ne na asefo no de obu omu nyina moa
I see.
Gabby, it is very unfortunate.
Yeah,
more
very,
be
very
more captain D was our same way because captain has not done anything. Yet the Chroma and the MPB say only more muku ameswali. Anamewa.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Now, what can I say? Well, so it is very unfortunate, Gabby. It is very, very unfortunate.
No.
You will Chroma Crofway the Bonia Kessia will Chroma. Ebi mo abe oni aba o mo da so nenam ho na asem we ya oka ye de he se gina captain asem we so aka se ye nya ntwetwemu a na ye nche na na bibi de na obi anka wokrom ho because the immediate past administration ye political party MPP nipa ba kokura ni ho obetimi agina sa litmus test na no ba ko pekura ni ho nti they shouldn't go there. It is media me hwe say o mampanyi senka obetimi atuni na asi ho a enka sabri no say sa particular mining site of Tabo anto omo so for export now na Ghana for ye man sa kind of GDA no na on fan kire omo say sebi wa mo omo adwuma de but omo limitation omo okwan obetimi afa so abogana for ho bai yenka se de omo aye ne yewu de omo aye ne nye but eninti amra wo ho so obi ya ade na enya ye wo mra kwan aye den ye fa so yenkum nipa emfante na nke eni ye nyina yasa.
And you see, we live in a part of the world that people don't realize the ingenuity and the creative power in young people. So in an environment, you find yourself where you think, say, you have better, you find a solution or maybe something better to offer. And people don't even pay much attention to what you say. But Alaska, some of these guys are really proving, say, indeed. Makacho say nyansa anti-grey hair. Nyansa, because I have seen a 74-year-old man at Nakotina court to say, Wakoto, a crowd 5 years mona. And nyansa, what your friend say, Enumua.
I
call yes, or Kwana. Judge, I wait 40 years in the back. I will wait me. I want to see a jail in the Sakwadam now. Was be wedging me. What I say, I make a channel. And you know, Nyansa anti-aging. These are some of the things that we need to. And we enough so whatever be the political situation, you know, we can be partners in development because these are neighbors. In case of anything, yet crisis, AC or Cote d'Ivoire.
That's right.
If something happens in Nigeria, in Burkina Faso, they will come here. And even the Boko situation, I'm told that there are a lot of Ghanaians who move crossing the border to Burkina
That's
Faso.
Right.
It means that we are partners. And in terms of security-wise, you know, with our neighbors, you know, how do we coexist in ensuring that we bring lasting peace? Situation like this, need to be resolved, not expect it out of control. Over the years, you know, you see Boko situation. One thing about it is that, according to sources, there are some political forces
that's right.
behind the scenes. Omona eflemu this whole conflict. These are powerful, politically exposed individuals. They have access to wealth, and they can easily because who has sophisticated ammunitions in the Nema Ekrokra Mamfona. Obi had you obedi krano onya, but you koto tua brass for cocoon unia. I said, we will be a watching quechira. Pa bread the crown winning. But your tow weapon over $1,000 gun or be $2,000 gun. And the idea brown say, Koku ho. But the only part be a neddy obacco school, young farm mount. And we will be aware Russian and now tenants and our genus and never we one. Clear lecturer say the agenda isn't about you. It is about certain individuals to be propelling their personal whatever interest just to ensure say they remain in power. So it's a nipper who's a near my way. I think they're better match your home free home. So the statement I will make and making a very good emphasis on the economy.
That's right.
Alaska, which are branching us now, can I give you an indication that Ghana economy at the form. And this is one thing over the years. So be a what's a platform, Biano, are breaking it down for the average Ghanaian to understand the state of Ghana's economy. And it's the reason why I say, Mahama winning elections, you know. People are celebrating me. I don't see celebration because I think that the task ahead is huge. Alaska, do you know that 2026? Most of the agreements started.
ye be sase service most of our debt.
Exactly.
China for amontwe ka no nkwa animu no Alaska mere ba abeso ye kwa kutua. China for ye de omoka 1.7 billion. Alaska mene ye fancy Paris Club. Ye de omoka 1.9 ye be sase atua. The commercial space Eurobond ye realignment a omotwe kwa animu no ye de omoka 13.5 billion.
Ye be
sase atua. Ena ada eka egugugugu ho. So Alaska economy no niema nko ye sa say amanfo si hunu no. So it will take government of the day to do a lot of re-engineering just to ensure say one obetimi investor confidence in the economy and sana manfo do musika bakrom ha say see e ba betena se aba be ya adwuma ko niema e build investor confidence na do so in an environment where corruption is very pervasive no Alaska broni bia ni ho ba investment ko sika no mo de ba no what people don't know is say omon kofa no nwuram omonso sika insurance na se for that so what the baba investment that whoever why insure sika want to be sure say environment na we the sika no kon enko say
safe
na wa ba aba can say ontua we mount until they will check your justice system ukona say ukonya asema justice delivery say necessity say until say what check here most of the international we arbitration na yeye ni nyina no agreement na yeye no they don't want the local court to deal with any of our cases.
That's right.
It's the reason why they go for international arbitration. Because they don't trust your judicial system. No, I say. Every single company be into agreement be no munya misunderstanding.
I see young
court. And to betia UK Crown Court, wine. There is no single company ofra bonti meba krum ha obeta masem de akoye court wa this a minor wine no clearly I trust say investor confidence in our judicial system no is a problem. So it will take the president our by ne just to ensure say sa niema we nyina na be hye building and kakra including the economy aye omo downgrade here no. How do we get our credit score back? Alaska S&P Moody's Fitch ni nyina junk and they cover busian. So I don't even know when Ghana will be eligible to go to the commercial space to go and borrow with this particular track record. What I say na make no because one shall same to your and several other way so it will take a lot of re-engineering and anything all say you be here will be a support among ourselves here. How do we even create an environment a bit more trading among ourselves just to ensure say economically you bet me I end something because me free say Africa countries there were a lot of potentials. How do we exploit these opportunities? Maximize young economic fortunes. Because a country, one take a bold step and bold initiative to do some of these things that you won't go anywhere. China, when they told us they can leverage their numbers for economic gains. Alaska and you can mention two biggest economy in the world. Over America, over China.
Very well.
China because they leverage their numbers. And then Oma get to where they are today. Dollar CD depreciating na yesuno. They were deliberately depreciating their money because this is an industrial hub. They manufacture everything. China for as such that are own to be manufacture or make sure so manufacture an inferior one.
That's right.
So that the money stays. And then look at the economy today. We virtually import everything
including toothpick.
Exactly. That is why what I'm looking out for President Mahama a massive industrial takeoff.
That's right.
Industrialization. You better make sure say major things na import to nyina and be sase
and also abundance why one district one factory there
factory wa here
no
yes
so also why the
expectation is that
exactly so this is the time media we should go into agriculture.
Alaska me say we can read through the whole thing. For instance, agriculture working sika Ghana for time the cost sasa ankoko funu no begu krom has enya de ketwa Sam Kukono, etimi spend over 7 months. I won't so and send a Drew Ghana. I don't know Ghana for home and a pair ya the man cry or more. Na nyino benina beden. Akra ketu asa akoko kafuation in some obenina ba beden we ase.
As a job better.
Yes.
Alaska,
we have poultry industry here.
That's right.
How do we make sure say ebe grow support farmers, provide them with some of these moya cancer mean. Now you make sure say we create a viable market here. These are things our produce our mocha. In our neighboring countries, we can create a bilateral saying engagement, with our neighbors. So Ghana and Coco, we can go to Cote d'Ivoire and sell them. We can go to Burkina Faso and say for a month Alaska.
Let's say you then Operation Feed Yourself. State land.
Yes. So we
should go into agriculture.
I told you the last time. Exactly. We need to go into a large scale state farms. National service.
That's right.
Let's motivate some of them. Say national service. It's just 700 Ghana cedis. Those who are willing to go into agriculture, give them 1,000 Ghana cedis.
That's right.
So that it will be extra incentive for people to go into the agri sector, work for government in Nasafonum. Produce now will stay in this country. Now when we have vast land in the north and for
military in Alaska.
So give them something to do. They will stop killing themselves. What I say, there are a lot that we can do. Yet me come Niger, ekoto jene over $12 million ever kroma say. Ya wan sase abu ukọ Miami krom bi ni na se for
Honorable Eriko Poku I think yes suggest we man
ukọ north Alaska we see any politics o any NDC MPP o they are not willing to do some of these things. The last time I catch about 24-hour economy na me ka 24-hour economy on can hwe it's about what you do within.
Exactly.
You got clock no there we are then e tware no 24
and then ya wodi be ye
2.3 we are then clock no tware no 24 there na wodi be ye industrialization factories. Make sure that the last time I catch your tea tomato, why they need tea tomato? Why must we go to other countries and import tea tomato? Oko akomadan, kosi factory ni si ho. Oko your friend saying, two of them around I don't know among for toast.
That's right.
Support them. Let them know that there is a factory here. We are among for money money in Amra Hasei. You turn it into finished good. Yeah, we are yenni. What a young farm carbon say ya talk.
That's right.
Market ben opa winya. Alaska governance is not a big deal. Soldier for shampaboa. Police for shampabo kroma say. Your friend is saying shoe factory. What the omuni client krano. Let them produce for the military, let them produce for a soldier from Penny 40 air Tom Paba from China.
And nimbe biani Ghana ni but na China.
Alaska. Pabwa yes sir, yen to be produce. Sometimes we just ask say ya mo say dear you say na yam you know. Sometimes you wonder by yen na agreed because nipa na okotaba no. Ne say no ne business no.
That's right.
Enti police from Pabwa, soldier from Pabwa, you betimi atena Kumasi aye, you betimi atena North aye. Because nema no mode ye no krom ha na efiri.
Ivan, yenya nanado aban mo, ni yenya ministers bi wo ho deputy ministers. Now they were championing it made in Ghana rice.
Yes.
Could you believe the second term of Nanado, those ministers now they were championing you drop one because say you did Ghana rice, I bet then no or sponsor a party no cra or mobile ni business because so they were made to what sack those ministers.
Yes.
Send a beya masa yeah sponsor Nanado no about be made in Ghana local rice. Now you to me cra perfume rice in ma.
Yes.
So that was the problem.
So some of these things, you need a president how you're willing, now you're committed. Not and just lip service and answer just for political expediency keke. Because the ano can is the easiest part to do. To say, but to do it, and that is the thing. Alaska, your lands, your nema, your human resources. We have Ghana for Marantia Mario, Mugu, and Ramichamu American embassy. Nipo more sunlight. Just say, I'm for free. Say, going outside Ghana to go and live there. No, just say, take it to. When you live in a country and people have that mindset, say, this is me too quite brutal and some you see. Young people have this mindset
because environment is your favorable.
Exactly. That is why I'm saying say we can't blame any of those young people tooling out there because out there no enya easy living in somebody's country na so enya easy. So say ubetimi aye ha mana ye ya. Why don't you create all these opportunities na so for amanfo nya bibinye? And it's not as if we can't do. We can. But just say we are greedy, we always want money, we want more. And the nema na be ya money pa ye no. Nema me no kan. How complex are they? And it's not as if say it has not been done before.
That's right.
Kwame Nkrumah tete cry as any nyansa anyone. It me ye money ye.
Operation Feed Yourself.
Kwame Nkrumah ye shoe factory. Alaska car tie. Ye do Nkrumah say.
That's right.
Nkrumah tab ne ye tata. Oh, your fans are bass. Ne ye bi Nkrumah say ma Ghana.
Akasanoma.
Yes, TV ni na se for no. Alaska because enne sana country biya ye. Na ye de biya na ye this mobile phone technology na se for buy Africa. What we say ye team creative we say ye dey my ho.
No.
Samsung oto South Korea economy is booming. Apple oto American economy is booming. Huawei oto China na se for no. What are we doing Africa? Some of these things we are not even thinking about going innovative because for in terms of this technology as for African people we are into it. Look at man for motor expensive phone obeti Ghana the obedi kura oni na okra iPhone. Alaska, I think say we need to do a lot just to ensure say niama kakra na ebetimi aye and make sure say yebe ma ye nkrofo nya adwuma ye. The last time I make catch military military nyare se ye kwa war bia omo nenam yesa masa na barracks ubetimi salute from anapa kosi anwumere kwase adwuma nkwa na edibiri mo ye alas what military barracks ubetimi salute from anapa kosi anwumere kwase adwuma sa when these people they have a lot of your friends saying talent ewo mumu and na barracks yesa masa Alaska you will bridge wo high betimi these people are building
Rollins did say
Alaska court na atamos besi foforo no na eyenua na omudi cc ho from titio soldier phone see here e see ho for about 30 years Alaska why can't we put our people to good use soldier for can build bridges that are roads on betimi aye omugu barracks aye samasa himfrimuma and there are several other stuff
yes samasa san work pension
Alaska yes samasa sa and you see the san ye me yan say Ghana soldiers no do not retire conditions from wom no ho Alaska I can sit here and tell you say all soldiers every corporation bi abekwa ani mabe hunsa security ti ani mu bia no do na ye all soldier ala
Kennedy Agyapong can't tell us we are soldier we be akwa di watch my
Alaska their life is horrible because we don't treat them well but these are people in common life from what they are to line oko America na udi line na okota ade na mu soldier uniform we no be apaya and change and they are thanking you for your service because that's the respect people have for you for fighting to protect our country day and night. But how can we say the same thing?
I think we have to advocate for their welfare.
Alaska, they need to
do that.
They need to especially recruit for another time. I think say we need to realign them and put them to good use because they have good talent. I say you saw muye na amanfo betimi asi adan ebirim betimi aya akwan na say extra income be kura na baba kan mo salary ho a nipa no be pension no na at least you will go and live in dignity. Not on na ebirim kodi watch mine time Alaska I think we need to do a lot just to ensure say betimi asesa sa niema we me free say young people ha say the workforce no ye wo niema na making agriculture and some yakekan ye betimi ye sa niema we na ese de 24-hour economy no 24 the last time I catch you say na ebirim kan adwuma te say police teacher and that last one here then nurses in as for hey yamfa we no 24-hour economy
no
because they offer third service your friends a third party services
exactly
the teachers are there to train the workforce nurses are there to make sure that the well-being of the workforce
that's right
the police are there to protect to offer security for the workforce.
Exactly.
The workforce in the here for those who will be working in the industries and for and they offer double the size of teachers, double nurses, now double security. Any impact be our economy so. But Nipana wa form more those industries or more nyuma ema nyamanu flow no. They are the very people who build a nation, and that is where the focus must be. The industry part, that should be the focus. You build the factories. You making sure say we put people into work day, night, and the way on betimi and yes, I near mana sikana yatam at the cotton more in a year. The last time I catch it all, you had the 250 million eco Vietnam eco
odu asutware.
Yes.
Emu asutware mu to me busua ni ehu.
Yamfanya hwe.
And yes, see a school for nya aduane omo beto.
Yes.
But I want to be tam sika ko Vietnam.
250 million.
Some ko krea mu abre school for.
Yes.
Why can't they taste our own local rice so that the those monies stays in the economy?
Yes, obikura san catch the textiles industry.
That's right.
Ntade na asefo ehye no kroma sei. Ntade na asefo na ehye no kroma sei. Enwi ya emade bai. You see some of these things governors in Alaska, what share Nema Mamfo Yusuru daily? That is what China did. Nema here Mamfo at Debia Poumpo better. The last time I catch out, we are banner would be 15 years, and as even 12 years going Biana. Ekodu about 40s, you need pad every month.
Exactly.
So pad the idea producer moka. So how do you make sure that you bring these factories? Women panya you say government never subsidize here. But Alaska because I think political commitment will save us. And I hope say this new government will learn and listen. Now business as usual. Now I am fixing this particular country because this is the last opportunity we have to rebuild this country. You failure, trust me, we are done.
Yo, waiting for winning and somewhere I want che innocent. Watch the find some people who now also reacted to a Boakye killing their course so a war on also the and some do nara atuya. Because so we can subscribe to channel idea but more say over subscribe and say had the latest and hot NAPO brown. I feel we are now like video give us a thumbs up now fee. Share my offer so now we need be na wo and somewhere koso e wo Ghana memoha. Also betimi otchere wadwen afaye and some way nyina ho e wo comment box ni mu. Mubeti minkabiu in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.